I'm celebrating over 56 years of sobriety today. So, hey, thank you for joining me. It's the Classic Guitar Rock Daily Update. I'm Jeremy, and man, have we got some stuff to talk about today. I don't do politics. Okay, this is a politics-free zone. So you never have to worry about me coming on here talking about politics. Okay, if you're a left winger, if you're a right winger, I love you. I don't care. I don't want to hear about it. Okay. Everyone's welcome. And I'm only saying that because what I'm about to say could become a political discussion. And yet watch how I masterfully avoid that happening. Okay. Neil Young and Gene Simmons have both declared publicly that they are leaving the Twitter platform. Now, do we want a world where we decide we can only do business with someone who agrees with us on every point? Do we want that kind of, I can't buy a hamburger from you because you voted for so-and-so. Oh, no. I can't listen to your music because you believe this political philosophy. Do we really want that kind of world where you're refusing to, whatever it is, buy a product, watch a show, do based on someone's politics or political statements? I don't want that world. Okay. I don't want that world. I love everyone. I welcome everyone. I will invite anyone to a cookout in my backyard. I don't care about their politics. Who cares? Guys, do you realize regardless of your political affiliations, we all want the same things. We all want the same things. We just have little minor disagreements about how we get there. Okay. That's as political as I'll get. You're all welcome here. I don't care what your politics are. I don't want to hear about your politics. That's why I will never discuss politics on my page, on YouTube, anywhere else. I won't do it. It doesn't mean I don't have political opinions. Actually, I'm pretty opinionated. But guess what? That's my business. It's my business. It's your business. Everyone is welcome here. That's all I'm going to say. I will say this. I've had right-wing people mad at me and left-wing people mad at me because I'm following other people, right? I can't believe you're following that dude based on that dude's it's sad. It's sad that we've come to that point that we let politics, okay, determine whether or not we're going to like someone or be friends with someone. It's really sad, and I won't play along with that BS. I won't do it. Let's move on. Rush guitarist Alex Lifeson joined Tool on stage last night. I saw a clip of this. It was really cool. At Toronto's Scotiabank Arena to play the 10,000 Days track, Zombie. According to the Rush fan site, Rush is a band. Lifeson and Tool led into the song with a little snippet of Rush's A Passage to Bangkok, then inserted a bit of 2112 Overture in the middle. Alex also did some soloing towards the end. Alex Lifeson is in my top 3 guitar players, my favorite guitar players. Very underrated, phenomenal player. No one plays like Alex Lifeson. No one does. He's a totally unique player. He's just awesome. Okay. He's awesome. So it's really cool. To be honest, I'm not really into Tool that much. Alex really likes Tool. Earlier this morning, Alex went to his Instagram and shared a backstage photo with Tool guitarist Adam Jones. And he wrote in an accompanying message, quote, "What an honor and delight it was playing with one of my favorite bands last night. I've loved Tool since the first time I listened to them. They are such a great band, and I am lucky to call them friends. One of the many high points of the evening was gifting my Epiphone Les Paul to Adam Jones TV. His playing is inspirational and speaks to my soul like no other guitarist. Respecto, brother." So he donated a guitar. Probably Adam Jones is using it for some type of charity or something. I'm guessing. The last time Lifeson performed was alongside Geddy Lee at the Taylor Hawkins events in London and Los Angeles, and that's been over a year ago. And Alex says, I wasn't aware of this, he's had some health issues recently, arthritis, and then he had a surgery for some stomach issues. So good luck to Alex on that. And guys, I'm just telling you this. I said it yesterday. They are preparing us for an announcement. When I say they, I don't know who they is, right? Geddy and Al. I don't. Mark my word. In the next 6 months, write this down. 11/21, November 21st, 10:31 Pacific time, 2023. Jeremy said, we will be hearing an announcement about Geddy and Alex touring and playing Rush music. Okay. In the next 6 months, we will hear about that. Mark my word. Write that date down. Okay. Kiss. We mentioned Gene at the top, that Gene is leaving X and Neil Young is leaving X. They're boycotting, whatever you call it. I don't know what you want to call it. Don't get me started again on all that. Rock legends Kiss have announced an epic New York City takeover in honor of their final live shows ever, which will happen at Madison Square Garden December 1st and 2nd. Now, to celebrate this, they have various takeover activations and experiential events happening all over in New York City. Kiss, in partnership with Bravado Universal Music Group's industry-leading merchandise and brand management company, have carefully curated and developed these events to pay tribute to the band's deep legacy and history with New York City. Cool. Kiss said, quote, we're thrilled to be performing our final shows at MSG since the band originated in New York City over 50 years ago. We are thankful for our long legacy of fans, the Kiss Army, and excited to be celebrating through these activations. I don't know why they call it an activation. I don't know. It's some marketing thing. Bravado President Matt Young said, I've been a fan of Kiss since I was 7 years old, and our team has enjoyed being a part of the Kiss franchise for the last 10 years. Bravado is honored to commemorate this extraordinary moment in the band's legendary career by partnering with them to execute this massive NYC takeover. So let's watch what New York City looks like in the coming weeks before those last Kiss dates happen. Saxon has a new album out. New album is called Hellfire and Damnation, set for release January 19th, 2024. What do you think about Saxon? I've seen Saxon about 3 times, never on purpose. And I don't mean that to sound bad. It's always been that they've been opening for someone else. I saw them open. They were on a bill with Cheap Trick one time, I think. And then I saw them with Fastway opening for Iron Maiden. And I think I might have seen them at least 3 times. And I like them. Don't get me wrong. Saxon never been a huge like arena level act, at least in the States. But man, they're a great band. And they were part of that new wave of British heavy metal and had just great albums. And I like them, and they're still putting it out. And the new albums that I've heard, I like. So check out this album, Hellfire and Damnation. Biff Byford, Saxon leads, that one of the great names, one of the great rock and roll names, Biff Byford. Biff Byford, Saxon lead singer and founding member, reminisces when asked about the title of the band's brand new release, quote, I've had that saying in my head since I was a small boy because my dad used to say it when he was upset. Biff smiles. He used to say, Hellfire and Damnation. What's that been doing now? I guess that's like a British thing. That's how it's written. When I was messing up his cabbage patch or carving things into the kitchen table. It was a very Yorkshire saying back in the day. The title track, Unleashed Today, is a superlative British heavy metal classic exploring the juxtaposition between good and evil. Biff says, quote, "There's so much music out there about hell and the devil and the occult that I just thought it's about time somebody wrote one about the battle just between good and evil," explains Biff. "You can't sing about the devil without singing about the good guy either." And the song basically says, make your choice. We all have to make the choice. Are we evil or are we good? The song's about that fight. So I don't know about you, but as soon as I'm done, I'm going to go check out that single, Hellfire and Damnation from Saxon. I'll let you know what I think about it tomorrow. I'd love to hear what you think about it. So good news. I like Saxon. I'm excited about new music from Saxon. Now, I got an album I want to show you. Don't roll your eyes, okay? Don't roll your eyes when I show you this album. This is an album that I think at least one side of this album is one of the greatest. I won't call it hard rock. I will call it a power pop album. Side one of this album is flawless. It is quintessential, brilliant power pop music. And you should own this album. And let me convince you why. Rick Springfield's Working Class Dog from 1981. Now, we all know Jesse's Girl, right? Jesse's Girl. We all know, okay, Rick Springfield, TV heartthrob, teeny bopper, right? So he never really got the respect as a musician. And I will say the stuff after this album, it was okay. This, dude, this is money. This is money. A lot of people don't know this. You know who the guitar players are in this album? Neil Giraldo, one of the greatest guitar players from the 80s, Pat Benatar's husband and guitar player, who never played a wrong note in his life. He's the one that gave us the Jesse's Girl riff, right? That's Neil Giraldo. Just brilliant. He's on here. But you know who else is on here? Robben Ford. Robben Ford, who actually played on the Kiss Creatures of the Night album too, by the way. Robben Ford, perhaps the greatest jazz fusion rock guitar player. The guy's an animal. Robben Ford and Neil Giraldo play guitars on this album. That alone means every guitar player in the world should own this album. But side one, we got Love Is All Right Tonight. Just great, catchy guitar hooks. Jesse's Girl, Hole in My Heart, Carry Me Away. They do a better version of the Sammy Hagar pinned I've Done Everything for You than Sammy does. Rick Springfield's version is better. Okay. That's side one. Side two, it's okay too. But side one, the hits just keep on coming. Talk about catchy guitar playing, hooks. It's all here, right? And it sounds like 1981. That's the best part. It's just a great pop rock album. It should be in everyone's collection, unless you're a dummy. Okay. If you're a dummy, you won't like this. But this is a great, seriously, man. Neil Giraldo and Robben Ford. Pfft, holy crap. Now I'm all fired up. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks so much for checking us out on YouTube, on Facebook, and here on X. I'm not leaving X. I'm not going anywhere because guess what? I don't care about politics. I don't care. And you are welcome. I don't care who you vote for. I don't care what your politics are. What brings us together is our love for classic rock. Okay? That's what we got in common. That will bring us together. Anyways, thank you so much. Have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow. Live long and prosper. Bye-bye.